Hello everyone, welcome back to God of Weapons. In this one I want to go ahead and try to work on a little bit of the Necromancer. It seemed like it'd be a lot of fun. Had some unique passives. Just to go over it again, Aura of Death. All enemies within the aura take 10% damage, or sorry, 25% scaling magic damage, so 10 magic damage per 0.25 seconds. All summons are healed for 1 HP per second for each 20 magic power. Gain 1 summon power for every 20 enemies that die inside the aura. Start with an extra crown skull. Wow. Ice Wand, Wand of Unlife, Magic Staff. So I do want to start off with a Wand of Unlife. It being tier 3 already is kind of massive, I think. Is either that or I take this one because the extra magic power that I would get outright would be huge. Well, okay, so let me think about this. I think the Wands of Unlife only need 2 to upgrade. But these take 3 to upgrade? Well, this will also push enemies back. Let's go with this for now. We'll try it out. Going to difficulty 5. Look at that. Cool little Necromancer, cool little wand. Alright, so we gotta make sure stuff is dying within our circle. Now I'm not sure if I'll actually see a reflection of the increase on this. Level 5 times on one floor, that's the first I've ever done that. Okay, so let's start building up our inventory. That's quite a bit of levels, actually. Can I see if well, I have 1 summoning power, but that's probably because of this. 1 summoning power for each 2 melee power. So that may have something to do with that. Another Wand of Unlife. I'll go ahead. I don't think I'll have enough to be able to upgrade them already. But I would like more crown skulls. Is there a way? Okay, so occultist. 1 summoning power for every 20 enemies kills. That okay, so it does tell me the number. Okay, so that is a permanent boost. That is pretty cool. Concern I have is just the size of it, actually. But that's fine, we'll figure that out as we go. Because I don't know if I'll have anything that increases area of effect size. I wonder if it'll also lifesteal. Okay, only 2 levels, that one, but that's fine. We'll get more as we go. Right, these only take 2, so let me pull you down here, put you here, combine. We also have a gem. 7 minions explode on death, dealing 100% of their... Okay. I don't know if the timer expiring is considered death, but there's one way to find out. That's to let them die, see if they explode. Do want another skull. They take 3. That is kind of expensive, but we'll figure it out. Let's go ahead and go next floor. Alright, trying to keep them in the aura for when they die. I need you guys to save me. I'm taking a little bit of heat here. I'm gonna need those guys that explode. Okay, this is getting a little rough already. I guess we did get quite a bit there. Okay, so if I have this, interesting. I want to be able to make this touch both of those, because I could make it also burn. Oh, hold on. Nope, wait a second. Yeah, I think I can make this work. Oh, don't want that. Get out. There we go. So if I get this and I'm able to put it like right here, how can I make this work? Adjacent items receive +1 summon power for each 2 melee power. I'm not gonna get any summon melee power, so let's go ahead and do it like this. So now they'll apply the burn, right? Wait, do I have the burn effect? No, do not. It doesn't show me. So I guess it's hard to say. We'll upgrade this. Uh-huh. Another anvil, we'll take that. Do I want one of these? These little lightning creatures gain an additional bounce for every 20 melee power. Don't think that's what I want. The summon quantity is only 3. So I guess I would need to get a bunch of cooldown reduction. How many combines? 3. That's also 3. You are 2x2. You also scale by magic power. I think we'll get that one too. See if we can get all the pieces that scale off of magic power. Probably kind of good. Need my guys to protect me. Okay. We did have to build a little bit of a fortress there for a moment, but otherwise we were fine. Okay, I do want to go ahead and get one of these. Like, this still does scale off of magic power, even though I'm not getting any melee. And it looks like I'm getting some from this still, so that's good. I could get this just to get some more magic power. I did want to try one of these. I don't care if I'm struck by the lightning, but would be cool. So let's see, adjacent weapons with shock receive 10% attack speed and deal an additional 10% attack speed. Okay, so I don't have anything that shocks. But it did seem cool to have one of these little turrets just zapping stuff. How long, often does it attack? Every 0.8 seconds? I mean, that does seem pretty often. Just doing some small rerolls here. Alright, think I'll go next. Oh my, what stuff spawned on top of me? Okay. Need a way to get some life still in here pretty quickly. Well, I don't even know what happened. Okay, that is not how I wanted that to go. How do I unlock this? 20 undead active at the same time? I mean, I can just take this just to have it. And immediately sell it. Okay, so what do I want first? I mean, I think this was the way to go. I just maybe need a different kind of item to pair with it. Let's try it again. Like, I got 5 levels the first round, so I was doing pretty well on this. Initially, I should say. Maybe what I need to do is I just need to get a good base of weapons first. Like, if I could get the magic staff. I don't want this item. I'm just gonna sell it and just have the gold. I could go ahead and take this and get more Skelebros. Some more Skelebros will do nice. Can I get a magic staff, please? You know what? Let's try this out. Why not? And we'll take this. Can lock that one for an upgrade. Alright, I'm gonna go next. Stop spinning gold on rerolls. I have a Banshee? Oh yeah, because the Wand of Unlife spawns a Banshee. I was about to say, how did I get a Banshee? I wonder if, since this weapon is considered to be a summon weapon, if it gets the area of effect increases if it's a summon. Like, does it get both upgrades? Right, because it is considered summon. Some of the gyms do say summon. If you don't scale off of magic power, I don't want you. Can we get another skull? Lightning rod. I do like the lightning rods. Another skull, after I just asked for one too. Can I make this work in any way, shape, or form? I don't think so. Not without more rounds. Like, the summon power on this doesn't exactly make all that much of a difference because I can get damage percent, and some of it scales off of magic as well. Yeah, use stats 100%, so if that's right, well, some of them, okay, never mind. I take back everything I said. Okay, so now we got the little oozelets. I need a carved bone for the skeletons that heal. I'm getting destroyed. The oozes hurt. They hurt indeed. Okay, we can have more skeletons. Yes, I do want this item. Another skull. I kind of want to wait for higher tier skulls at this point. How many to upgrade do you? 3 as well? One of Unlife, but I would need a higher tier one. That item is interesting choice. I'm trying to think, right? It would work because it would help kill a lot of enemies that would be in my circle. Would that be the correct choice? It's just such an awkward item to build though, because like that's basically giving me my passive as well. Just less, it takes like 5 times the amount of kills. Let's see. What would I put it over though? Because it's got an AoE hit. It does, but it scales off of melee damage. I'm not gonna take it once I saw that. I didn't see that at first. We'll lock that in. I'm not gonna effectively try to, because before what I was trying to do is actually just get the stacking buff, but that'll come as stuff dies. So I'm gonna try to play less around that and actually just try to survive. I think surviving at this point is going to be pretty important. I need like lifesteal or something. Like lifesteal gloves would be pretty good. I'm not sure what else I could really do here. Could get an upgrade on this. Maybe what I do want... Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, well I was just gonna go ahead and just grab this. Just so I could have one. But I sold my skulls. That was... I probably just nerfed myself outright. Okay, well these guys seem to be melee for the most part. I think I can handle this for now. Something hit me. I want that leveling item. Where's my little... There he is. Oh no, 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 no. Don't want to die. We're doing so well. Whew, that was scary. Okay, this is what I wanted. I guess I can just buy this back now. No, not gonna... Well, that actually wouldn't be too bad if I need stuff to die in my circle. Oh, I thought that was a tier 2 one there for a second. Obviously gonna take you. I could take this here for now and then combine them. Okay, we'll do it like that. Yeah, gonna just stay in my little circles here of my explodey boys. If anything comes in and dies in my circle during that, it's a bonus. I wonder if the barrels dying to it is also counts. Ooh, I almost ran right into that. There were some close calls there for sure. We're gonna combine these two. I almost accidentally sold it. That would have been bad. It's funny because I could have made that U-shape item fit there, but I didn't want that item anyway. Where can I get... I need lifesteal. Some sort of lifesteal item. I don't even know if I can roll them this early. That doesn't matter. Oh no, maybe I should just get a bunch of skeletons? We'll try to make it work. Until we can get the regen. They're trying to break through the fort. Get them! Don't let them through these walls. Protect your king. Eat that ball for me. Thank you. It's just turtling up for a little bit. It's not how I want to do it, but it's what I'm having to do in order to make this work. We can take this. We can take another one of these. Obviously one of these. But if I do get a quality upgrade, I'm not going to upgrade this to tier 4. I'm going to upgrade this to tier 3. Oh, we got a gem. What kind of gem we got? Increase the area, summon attack area of effect by 10% for every 5 units summoned. Now, I don't know how this works. Increases weapon pierce by 2 and reduces pierce damage lost by 10%. Or we could get some life steal if we had life steal items. Having some life steal items would be nice. See, this one's going to reduce our damage. We can't really afford damage reduction at this point for each item in the influence pattern. Ugh. Tough avoid there. Take this to continue to upgrade our Wand of Unlife. Actually, I feel like we should be upgrading the electric wand. Let's get this one to 5 first, and then we'll go to the electric wand. Exactly what we wanted. Okay, so we have that. Now we have this gem that we can place right here. So that just gave us 10 life steal. Good. We're making small strides, small leaps. They're trying to break through our walls, boys. Can't let that happen. There's a little crate up here. Give me a little bit of invincibility. Summoning is currently a little bit weird because I'm waiting for them to spawn around me, but we're making good progress. Good progress indeed. So, we can put this glove here so that way they get increased effect like that. Alright, what else can we get? Duration, cooldown reduction. I might try to build off of here to get that item in. We got another gem. Luck, attack speed, increased units attack speed. Let's put it on this for now. Feel like I could really use some attack speed on that weapon. Can we get this? There we go. Alright, so now I can, if I get another magic item, I can put it right there. So that summons 4. The duration is increased, the cooldown is reduced. Alright, same thing for this one. What is that? Tier 2 mortar, and you increase off of projectile power. You also increase off of projectile power. If it's projectile power, it ain't for me. It's not. Only magic here. Alright. Oh, somebody's trying to spawn. Shoot some stuff at me. Who's throwing all that? I wonder if there is an item that whenever I kill a creature, I get health. Like how there's the killing a creature gives you vitality, killing a creature, or I'm sorry, gives you damage, killing one gives you attack speed, right? I wonder if there's one that also does like health, because if there is, that would actually be a pretty strong item to have. I'm having to reset myself here. Okay. Tier 1, oof. We got another gem. 2 gems. Weapon damage by 20%. Summon unit damage by 40%. I'll put it on you. What do you do? Summon units on hits deal an extra 1 damage with a 10% chance to apply shock. If the weapon already has shock, summon units deal an additional 5 damage on hit with a 2% chance to apply shock. That might be good for this. I don't know if this shocks. Because it doesn't say that it does. But it could. Now, hopefully. Attack speed. Alright, this thing has an attack speed number. Let's try to get those numbers down. So 0.9. What is it now? That number does not have an attack speed. So 0.83. Okay. So slightly faster. Assassin's gloves. There we go. Making those better. Movement, speed, and crit chance, but minus range. I can't afford a range reduction right now. I do kind of want to try that item just to have extra damage in my little node, but I don't think that's ideal. If I could move this, I could apply that to these two. You know what? I can get a better one later if I really am concerned about it. Crit chance at the cost of vitality. I can't afford that at the moment. Another skull. We can just get more skeletons. We like skeletons, right? That's why we're playing this guy. We like skeletons. that you're +5. So now from now on, I'm gonna try to get some more in the electric wand. Hopefully I don't find a tier 3 electric wand. Or are you not what I want? All right, think we're ready for the next floor. Okay. We have all kinds of skeleton warriors. Oh, that's a elite enemy. He's trying to get to me, boys. They're protecting me like the good guards they are. Look at that. They're protecting their king. Okay, I messed up a little bit there. Look at that, just keep protecting me, boys. Don't let them break through this wall. Tier 1 Wand of Life. No, we don't want that. Thought that was going to be a tier 2 one there for a second. Would have been really nice. More of these. I can make that work. So let's see. Let's do this, this, and then like this. So that way we're getting our crit chance up, right? So these guys should be having a higher chance of critting. There's another one. We got another gem. What is this gem? Increase the range of summoned units. So what is your range? 15? Oh no. That range is short. Increase the range by 5. I mean, that's like a 30% increase to their range. Well, let's do it. The further they attack, the better it is. I don't have room for that. Actually, I do. If I do it like this, and then like this. Can I afford this right now? I don't know if I can, but we're gonna do it. Okay, what else can we get here? Wouldn't mind that one. Let's see. The AoE explosion scales with magic power. This item might not be bad to have too. I've never seen what it looks like at higher ranks. Do we want another skull? I mean, why not, right? More skeletons? Isn't that a goal in order to unlock a cool item? Does it have 30 skeletons up at once? Or 30, I guess, undead units up at once? Like, we're not gonna get it if we're not getting skulls. Oh, I didn't see this up here. Might be too late for this, but still gonna spawn it. Or not spawn it. Probably wasn't worthwhile. We got another gym. You can do that one with quantity. Damage. It says they explode upon death. I mean, I'm gonna believe that. Like, what minions don't have summon health points? I don't know. We'll throw it into here. That's an item that's gonna be pretty much useful. Alright, so how much summoning power do I have? 27? I don't know. I guess that's pretty much like this kind of power, but just for summoning. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Can I drag this skull down, please? This is what I wanted to do. Get some more magic power out of that. How are we looking on with some life steal? Still only 10%. Yeah, it's going to be a bit awkward for a little bit. Maybe I don't want to lock this item. Yeah, I kind of do. Just need a little bit of healing. I need those little carved bone golems. So that way they'll start walking around and trying to get lifesteal for me. Look at that. My minions, they're just doing all kinds of work. Okay, we could use that item. Alright, I did want to start using this on my electric wand. The positioning of items are a tad bit awkward at the moment. But we may have to go another round without an upgrade, which could be very bad. What if I switch these? Because then I can at least get more magic items touching it. Or magic damage items, I should say. Man, the positioning of this item is so awkward. I don't really think I need, like, raw summoning power. Like, how are my health of my units looking? Like, he has 130 health? I think we just go again. We're doing solid. Oh, nope. I didn't want to take any little bit of damage. Not in the slightest. No damage here. No damage taken here. Okay, hold on. Oh, that might have been a mistake. So now I have to reset all the summons. Okay, but now I've got invincibility for a little bit. So I can get to a decent position. Because these range guys are what's going to mess me up. Okay, perfect. We survived. That's what matters there. I want to reroll here. Okay, that might make it a little bit more awkward. Because that's giving me the life steal from that glove. That's a down piece. Ugh. Okay, so it's being a little bit awkward still. Let me see if I can move this around a little bit more. Okay, that works. More skeletons. Like, I've got nothing wrong with having more. So what's the difference between these? What is the health? 130, 120. Okay, so base health is a little bit lower. So the amount of time after that one explodes doesn't change. Oh, I just rolled over my tier 2 electric wand that I was looking for. I saw it. Okay. So, do I want... Okay, hold on. So I can get this one. I can combine them. So now I've got a tier 2 skull. I can just buy another tier 2 skull, like that. Look at that. See how simple that was? But if I find another skull, what I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade one of these. Where are my gems? Units attack speed. We can give you one. Summon units gain bonus vitality. What else do you do? I guess so. Why not? See, the lifesteal and stuff like this only helps me. It doesn't help the weapons. Which is weird, because all the other stats do help me. Okay, so that is something that we want. Continue to upgrade this. Okay, without wasting too much more gold, let's just go ahead and go to the next floor. Our bros are doing fantastic work. There's a little bit too close for comfort. Oh my, what was I just dying to? What was damaging me? Oh, that's so annoying. What? I didn't see anything hitting me. Let's go check and see what else is over in this place over here. Like, we have all these keys and we're just not really spending them. Armory. What is this? Jason summon items receive +1 summon. Ew, that's gross. I guess I can only look at items that already exist. That's pretty cool. That's not a bad item, actually. Plus 2% crit chance for each adjacent magic power item. Interesting. Cross one, bring down divine judgment to enemy. Adjacent recovery items receive plus 2 recovery. 2 pierce. Interesting. Interesting little item. Nothing showing. Okay, we have more items showing here. We consume increased inventory space by 3. That's kind of amazing, actually. It's only showing me items now that I can purchase. Staff of Fireball. Isn't that staff that we were looking for earlier? By the icon? Ice crossbow, cross tornado. Okay. Well, we didn't get as far as we wanted, but only thing we can do is go again. Like, that build was doing really well. I just don't know what I was taking damage from. All of a sudden I was dead. Only 5 level ups that time. That's not good. We can sell this. Not going to use that. I don't plan on getting any of that stuff. I do want one of these. I do want another one of those. Got some gems. Okay. Extra damage on hit. Don't know how that works, but we'll do that. It was rude of him to just come up and slap me like that. Okay, so what I need is okay, so I can go ahead and get that. Can I get a shock wand? I think I can go ahead and just upgrade that. Okay. And one of those is not bad, just to have some attack speed off the bat for the summons. Okay. Like if something dies in the circle, it's nice, but I'm not gonna like push for something to die in the circle because that's how you end up dying. And we were doing pretty well last round. Okay, so I can put that there, so it'll give me access to that. Take this for the attack speed. Get a little bit of magic power in there. More magic power in there. Are these 3? No, they're actually 2. Let me lock that in. Okay, made some progress there. Kind of want items that I should be able to. I don't know what I was thinking there. I kind of messed up. Would have wanted to have combined, put stuff here so I could get some magic items to it, but that's fine. We'll fix that. Floor duration and attack speed's not a bad item to have. Can I get a... Okay, well look at that. We can go ahead and combine it and make it tier 3. Not going to complain about that. Bunch of scythes as a necromancer would be pretty cool. I don't think I'd be able to build off of that like this early. Plus I don't plan on having a bunch of melee power. Something hit me. We're getting some life steal. Oh, I got one of these little ghoul guys. Must be from the Wand of Unlife. Okay, so... do you want one of these? Perfect. Let me see, I can put that there, that here. I can buy another skull. And then after that, for every skull that I find, I'm going to combine. So... now I'm going to put this one here. If I could find another skull, that'd be kind of nice. There we go, another skull. So it's not like I'm actually losing anything. Everything is just being gained. Doesn't this have a chance to summon more minions for each 10 magic power? So 100 magic power would be another 1% chance. So a lot of magic power I would need. Okay, I'm gonna go next. What I need now is I need a shocking wand. I need something that just staggers anything that's nearby. 2 of them might actually be perfect. And I think I'd actually have all the weapons I would want. See, there's a chest right here that we may want to include ourselves on. Okay, we're still doing pretty good. Ooh, a life steal glove. We're definitely going to want one of those. For sure, for sure. You're definitely buying that. Gonna get this. Gonna upgrade this. Because that's gonna be a summon. How many kills do we have? 116? Okay. It's not bad. Getting some free summoning power. What is that? Tier 2? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this, and then hope that I can roll into another one. Does that help me? It does. Okay. Could get one of those. What kind of gem do we get? Some units take 30% reduced damage. I don't really know if they're taking a lot of damage in the first place, but I'll go ahead and do it like that. Hold on. So we need to put this here because this does have magic power on it, which means it should be affected by this. Correct. Okay. What I'd like to is fill out these and send the items up vertically, like this. So that way I can get most out of it. That would be the goal. Now if I could just get an electric wand. I need to check what my undead guys scale off of. I want to say that they scale off of magic power, but I'm actually not 100% sure on that. Okay, we're actually making good XP and good slays here. Keeping the monsters down. Perfect. We're doing decent. Can we re-roll these? Like I said, I want to try to build this part out to where it's vertical. Right, so we can do like this. That doesn't help me. That doesn't help me either. Let me stop the reroll on that. Okay, so I can use this to upgrade my Wand of Unlife. Dash boots are kind of important. Wasn't going to take them, but we can do this. We can do another one of these. That is significantly decreasing our health. We may want to relax on that and maybe try to do more of the star amulets. I guess it doesn't matter. Like taking an extra point of damage and losing an extra point of health are kind of one and the same. It's a tier 1 skull. I can't make use of that at the moment. XP gain for more damage would be useful. There's the item I want. I just gotta be able to use it. Okay. We are making great strides on this run. Okay, I see stuff shooting, but my boys are eating the bullets. Oh, there is a chest right there. Well, didn't want that to happen. It did, but didn't want it to happen. Can we get to 3 levels? Okay, 3 levels. We can maybe do something with this. So I need this one to... No, can't make those work. And then one right here would be perfect. That's what I need. I would like for this to be able to touch that, but I don't think I'm going to be able to make that work immediately. But we can, you know, just have it here for the meantime. We do need this, I think. Area of effect increased by 10% for each 10 magic power. What kind of gems we got? Critical chance of summoned units. Okay. Summon units have 4% of attack speed converted into 1% cooldown reduction. Don't know if I really have any of that. What does it happen if weapon converts 8% of cooldown into 1% attack speed? Do I even have any cooldown reduction? Like 0.86. Can we cancel that? 0.86. So it like did nothing, basically. But does this give a cooldown? It does. So we'll make use of that slowly over time. I do want the Banshee. Not sure what's going on there. Someone's being rude and trying to drop stuff on us. Okay, so who's doing that? I'm not sure exactly who's doing it, but they're being a pain. We only got 1 level out of that. That's not good. That is not good at all. Let's see. Can we... I wanted to roll like right in here on these two, if it's possible. Like that. Okay. And like this. So I can move the boots here. Can I do something like that here? I feel like that might be kind of a waste of spacing. What I probably should do, oops, didn't want to do that. Do this for now, and then I can change it up later. Just putting stuff on there just to make them better. And then I can buy this. So I could make this one better by making it touch more of the undead items. Is this item considered undead? No. This one is, that one is, that one is. So I have to figure out how to get them traded out. We can go ahead and upgrade this. Having that will be plenty useful. Let's go ahead and upgrade that. What is this item? When consumed, increases. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll use that. Oh, cool. I get to pick where the slots are. Okay, that's very helpful. Could get another Banshee, but I'm only summoning one Banshee at a time. I'd rather have more skeletons. Skeleton warriors. Thought that was a tier 2 there for a second. That would have been super nice. Alright, let's go. Something just hit me for 15. Oh, there is an elite. What is that? Not sure what's hitting me, but it doesn't feel good at all. Not in the slightest. There's so much stuff. Okay, this elite guy's living quite a bit for a while. Need him to be taken out, guys. Thank you. Thank you for listening to your king. Thank you for protecting me. This is why I summon you guys, because I know you guys can do the work. And this is why I get the ones with the extra dashes. Alright, that was a bit of a rough area for sure. Can I put that there? I can. Can I have right here? Yes. Okay. So I'd like this here. I want some. I need some lifesteal. Something with lifesteal, and I need it. I need it now. I'm not gonna make it too much longer without more lifesteal. Tier 2 of this. I can do that for sure. For show, for show. Alright, that being tier 3 is very helpful. What I can do is I can probably rearrange these, not like that. The grabbing sometimes is a little bit wonky. Can I put you here? Nope. There we go, like this. Put you right here. I know this item likes to be next to undead items, so we'll do that for now. We could get more magic power, more crit chance. Got some gems. No gems that I want. Need some life-stealing gems. Can we get some life-steal items, please? Please, please, please. Like, anything will work. Alright, just to get that one up, and then I'll start putting more into the electric wand. Let me switch this around. Okay, how am I gonna do this? So I can put you here, put you down here, you like that. I'm gonna have to do it like this for now. I did want the extra shock. Maybe if I can get another extra row right here, I can push everything up. You a tier 2? You are. Combine with you. Hold on. Because I don't want to lose some of the gems. Okay, so we're going to combine you and you. I'm gonna put you back there. Did you get another slot? You did not. So what I need is, now I need another skeleton skull, which I did not get. However, tier 3 parasite might be pretty good. I mean, it is summoning 5, so I should be fine. What do I have here? Additional damage. Reset duration. Critical chance. We'll go with that. Critical chance. Okay, I do want that item to replace this one, which should be down here actually. So what I'll do is I'll try to get an item here, or a slot here, or over here, so that way I can use those to increase the stats of that and double up. I think that'll work out nicely. We just have to live there first. Okay, here we go. Next floor. Let's hope we can survive. Those explosions are kind of massive. And I just died out of nowhere. No idea what even killed me. Is there like a replay? Oh, was it the chest? The chest was a mimic. Oh, okay, that got me. Alright everyone, thank you for tuning in. I'm going to end this one here. I'm enjoying the Necromancer, but it just seems hard to get started. The items, I don't know if it's a bit weird. I would like to see what this other item is here for the unlock condition, because I feel like that's going to be more useful than this, and me just selling that for gold. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.